Is that any better? Cool. How is volume of voice versus game audio? Their concerning silence. Actually getting audio output capture of... Cannot hear the game, I see. Okay, how about that? That looks a little loud. Okay, how is that game versus voice balance? Dun, 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 dun. Game is slightly softer than voice, which is good, yes. All right, what were we doing? It has been a while due to IRL nonsense. Melkuth, yes, I remember Melkuth. Has it been that long? Ooh, I am shamed. I got the throat bug and then was less good or bad things happening IRL that kept me away. So what do we have here? Oh, we have this awful tree. Awful tree, 2 unknowns. Need to defeat a dusk ordeal. Let's press 4 different abnormalities, which I think we can't do because our stuff doesn't break out. Doesn't break out, doesn't break out, doesn't break out. Breaks out. These two do not. Breaks out. Breaks out, but I've been told never to let this get out. Breaks out, but we can't attack it. Does break out. Does break out. 1, 2, 3. Potentially 4. Okay, so we theoretically can clear Odd's mission here. We do have a Firebird. Oh wait, we couldn't kill the Firebird, we didn't have enough damage. It's weak to black and pale. We have black or pale. We have got pale with Dandy. Black with Darwin, Undead Brit, and Villain. Does red damage? Okay, really, we should focus on Malkuth. Need to finish Dusk Ordeal. I think that is our big plan, and learn about the two. You know what? Let's just get killed and see what happens here. Spacebar is on the wrong side of my keyboard. Red shield bullets, okay. Right, new abnormalities. Legs. Legs are a new abnormality. And wiggles. So that's nice. What are your rules again? 5 other counts down. You do other work. Okay. You're pretty much 3 in everything. We're going to have you do instinct work here. See how this goes. Sure, I should have other people train, but oh man, that's a long walk to these 2 new ones. Does not bode well. Dun, 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 dun. Nervous. Does white damage. Does a lot of white damage. Does a fatal amount of white damage. Okay. Anyone here do white damage? Black. Adavik, get down there. Lizbang, get down there. You're gonna need to get Lucatin back under control here. It's a long walk, however. Oh, you clerks, you really don't want to... Probably should not have picked that fight. Okay. So... that went kind of poorly, but we got some... Oh, we did not get enough information. So red didn't work that great. Let's say it's common. Adavik, Adovic, try... No, not Captain Mistakes. Adovic. Try poking the dimensional disturbance. It will go swimmingly. Why did you turn around? Doing a lot of weight damage still. Okay. Could be going a lot better. Could be going a lot better. I think we complete the work though, so that's nice. It did not appreciate that. Okay, so nothing's really working there. Get Avic a little bit of time to heal up there. What were the rules on Firebird? High instinct work. Oh, wait, we needed someone to barely succeed, right? And don't do well. Or do badly. It's gonna try doing that. Adovic, try again. This time look at it instead of beating it with a stick. Booth doing too well on the Firebird up there. Hate to see it. That was a high success, by the way, down there. And this was average. I feel a little bit lied to. That bird is smoky now. Nothing left to buy for bird, too. Okay. What can we learn here? Nothing did particularly great. We just get the basic success levels. Common across the board. You'll love to see it. Oh, and someone needs to work on the parasite tree now. What are the rules here? Oh, you get elf ears. That's nice. Don't do repression work. Don't let things escape. Much do anything, it does white damage. Yeah, go practice your white Lucatan. Too many things to keep track of now. Practice attachment over there. Everything bought out there. Good. Oh, we have another mental break. Good. It's a million miles away. Also good. You'll love to see it. A villain, I need you to not murder Lucatan. Holy crap. Okay. Alright, things are not going well. Take that back. Tiabini is doing fine. So there's that. Got that going for us. Red training. I remember you being a red trainer. Practice there. For your rules. Attach. Don't do temperance level 1. Okay. I don't even know if we have anyone with temperance level 1. All right, let's just bite the bullet and get someone killed. Let's look at the pile of legs. With the awful one at everything lad. Expecting him just to immediately get killed. Yep, just like that. Good. He was swallowed by a black hole. I don't know what we learned there, but it sure happened. All right, who wants to get swallowed by a black hole? Hey, Villain, how do you feel about getting swallowed by a black hole? Alright. Go unravel the mysteries of that black hole, please. We're super rusty. This is probably a reset day, but we can see what happens. Now, I did see that the agent's eyes turned into hearts when they were pulled in, so I'm wondering if it's like too little temperance, because hearts tend to be related to temperance and attachment. I'm guessing we never do attachment work here. Will you know what love is, and what's it to you? Well, I'm not learning much. How are... Is anyone else learning anything here? I figured it was maybe a case of too low stats, but Villain has high stats across the board, or did before getting eaten by a black hole made of legs. Okay. And now its penalty levels are through the roof. So that's good. Let's go ahead and set off the alarms and get a couple more tests before being a time wizard. Apothic meltdowns. What are your rules, Beauty and the Beast? Repeated repression work. Bad things happen. Anything but repression increases the health. But repression gives the best energy results, so just don't do repression. That. Go do insight there. What else is alarming? Fairy Festival. Go play with the fairies. Command upon go play with the switch. We'll feed more people to the black hole and reset because I don't know if we're learning anything about the black hole. My orders are to ignore Punishing Bird Melketh. It's the same as we always do. Punishing Bird didn't stop to hurt people? I don't understand. What's Punishing Bird doing? Punishing Bird went a really long way to pick on someone specific, which I don't remember being the behavior previously, but okay. Alright, well that frees us up to have someone do not looking at. So maybe we don't look at the black hole. Maybe that's it, we don't look at the black hole. Adivik, go confess your undying love to the black hole. That'll work well, I'm sure. Usually I get a little bit more feedback than instant death. So this one's being a little bit hard to figure out. Which is emptier, your heart or the black hole? Well, the black hole is full of at least 2 people. Is your heart full of 2 people or more? I don't know. Where I'm sitting, the heart might be emptier here, just off of raw counting. All right, do you get instantly swallowed? You do not. Oh, it does a lot of white damage. Oh, it does so much white damage. Whiz bang. Get down there with your white gun. Save that, please. Oh, that is real hurty. Advix had better days, it looks like. Well, now we know it does white damage. Yeah, that is intense. Many rolls. How is it going, RTS Striker? Oh, well, great. That's contagious now, and that's the whole facility starting to steamroll. So that went really well. On your 3rd attempted run. This is our first. I think we've done... Are we still in the first loop? I think we are. Okay. So what we learned there is don't look at the black hole. Don't do it. Just don't look at it. We learned that loving it also is not a great answer. Loving it is not a great answer. We learned nothing works well with this one. Ooh. Yes. Yes. I wish it was a little easier to remember agents, just because I'm letting viewers do it, and I'd like to be able to, you know, just kind of roll them forward too, even if I have to rebuy them, right? Just save their looks would be super nice. But yeah, being able to keep tools is real good, especially when you get to a point where I'm at, where I think the whole facility is just kind of not going to work because I don't have enough things that break out. And I've got a mission to let things break out, and I literally do not have enough things that leave the chambers to satisfy that mission. So that's fun. All right. Who do I have that resists white? Six. It might be time for Draki to get sent in. You know what? Let's try sending Draki in and see how it goes. Adavik, get down to the hall. Lizbank, get down there to that hall so that when mental corruption happens, you can fix it. First run ended because I had a very annoying abomination alongside that tree of... Oh, I hate this tree. This tree is the worst. I don't quite want to reset the whole run yet, but I don't think we're getting much further with that tree because I am too smooth-brained to keep track of it, and I can't count to 5 well enough to deal with that tree. The Winter's Rose was our first one that we almost restarted over. It's figuring out Snow White's apple was horrible. Don't want to spoil it if you don't want that information, but oh, well. What happened there? What happened there? I don't understand. Adivik, you were able to work it last time. Does it just eat you now? No, you're fine again. Forgetting agents, yeah, I can see that. Oh no, that sounds awful. I'm so sorry. At least the game is friendly about, like, assuming that you will abuse Time Wizard powers. The whispering of the moon and the sound of the stars, the truth beyond. Adivik is saying some things. Can Lizbang save him in time? Yes, good. We recreate the role by witnessing the truth with the eye of wisdom. Sage words. Alright, agents with temperance level 3 or lower immediately threw themselves into the abnormality upon encountering the abnormality. Well, there's our rule number 1. You need temperance 4 or higher. So I also suffer a little bit from RSI, so the rapid clicking abnormalities are also not very fun for me. That's good. Okay, so we need someone with high white resistance and temperance 4 or higher. We don't know what works well. I'm gonna try throwing... No, you don't resist white. Yeah. I've only unlocked one bullet, but they appear to be game changers. Right. I hate just throwing the same agents over and over at things, but I think it's about that time. Yeah, Dandy, we need you to just figure out what the rules are here. Gosh, which color to pick though? Almost nothing likes blue, but all the high level stuff is liked blue. Is that a pattern? Am I just making stuff up? I don't even know at this point. You know what? Just be aggressive. Be aggressive. Get your recovery team down there. Is bang Adivik to bail Dandy spread out if things go bad. Just make people do blue work so they move faster. Oh yeah, 100% understood. It is great. It's just trying to get something where it's safe to do that is so painful. Trying to remember everything that needs to happen is also being difficult. Okay. Ooh, even Dandy Sprat's having problems with the black hole. Black hole made of legs. 100 sins for that? Oh, that's not bad. It just seems to not be getting the greatest experience returns anymore. But yeah, 100% new agents go and just train everything off of 1,000 sins. So I think Dandy Sprat succeeds here, but may annoy the abnormality. Average. Agent with Prudence 4 or lower completed their work. Prudence, so you need Prudence 5. Temperance 4, Prudence 5. Wow. It was because yes, it is so expensive to buy blue. Really only going to get one crack at this each time. Sucks. I think we discovered that Adavik can insight this lad. Get some knowledge on that. So I guess that means I really need to get more people with Temperance up and Prudence up. Just a leveling simulator, you know? You know? I'm not hearing a bad idea. I'm really not. I'm pretty much building the facility off of, hey chat, what do we pick? And I think more than half the time people have just been trolling me. Yeah, the top floor has been pretty forgiving. Fairies looks really dangerous, but it wears off so quickly. I don't know if you literally have time to get to another training room before they've lost interest in you. Don't do bad work. Okay, thanks. That's good to hear. You need to alternate who does bear. Vaguely recall that now. But I remember him being okay for training blue. Luthien, go learn some blue. The fairies just are good for red. They just seem like a solid red workhorse. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I need to work the tree. Have I already messed up tree? 1, 2. I already messed up tree. Dang. Wait, by the rules of tree... Get blessed if you work it. Lowers the counter. Lowers the counter. Lowers the counter. And then the counter hits 0. Summoned employees to bless. Okay, so it's not people who've been blessed. It's just anyone will get summoned. Okay. Luthien now needs to clear bear status. Go clear bear status. Temperance. Won't summon anyone who's blessed, though in a way that just makes it worse. Oh, I love it when things are even worse. Now someone has to work this. Does this work again? Increased work speed and sanity. Out of it, go get boxes there. Now we need someone else to work bear. Wind 2, go work bear. That should set off meltdown. Who is it? The book, but I don't know what it does. Fragment of the universe. I remember you not being so bad. We're coming back from a period of not having played, so forgive me for needing to look everything up. Okay, so just do well, which do well. How hard could it be? Oh, I see. Advic's on the way there, so I need someone else to deal with this. Stats are almost the same. Villain, try figuring out what's going on there. Should pause before reading. Recent prudence. Read until prudence reaches its limit. The more one reads, the more they become vulnerable to white damage. Don't panic. What, just jump on the bullet there. If someone a blessed guy wouldn't get any more flowers. Okay. It's probably the hint we're going to unlock with this information. Man, can villain get there before that counter goes down? Barely. Okay. Oh, Villain's doing great with the subspace distortion. Oh, cloth counter already down to 1. Love to see it. When 5 buds had spread on the parasite tree, it turned dark, and its blessed employees panicked. After some time passed, stems ripped through them and turned them into saplings, which resemble the abnormality. Great! Secretes a contagious and highly fatal toxin. They need to be immediately removed to decontaminate the area. Okay, so once the tree counts to 5, real bad things happen. Do the same person over and over, does that keep it from getting new buds? These are the questions. Work took more than 40 seconds. Counter lowers. Okay. I don't know if that's been the case. If it's a new person working on it, okay. Thank you. That is very helpful. That means Villain is now the dedicated tree talker. Oh, apparently I've used 2 people on tree. That's unfortunate. Leyland needs to clear bear status. Oh, it can just... Okay. Losing clerks isn't that bad a deal. Often, some of our employees will be eager to throw themselves in. Yeah, we noticed. Thank you. Was born in an abyss of despair and floats toward a new beginning. Contaminates an area. Oh, so it's like the stupid apple. Good. You'll love to see area contamination effects. Did I just annoy the... The tree needs to get worked again. Go and work the tree. You know what, Dandy, just live here for a little bit. More than 60 seconds of work time had taken place. The Quapothic counterlord by one and the agent who was working threw itself in. Okay, but Dandy hasn't, so we know that that's good. Tree has a good weapon, good to know. Boys with temperance level 2 or prudence level 3 or lower were sucked in as soon as they encountered the escaping abnormality. Good. It leaves, and AoE eats people. Good. I love that about it. That's my favorite part about it so far. Oh, mental corruption through the roof. I don't like that. Oh my gosh, both of my mental cures are a million miles away. Because we've been dealing with other folk. I get Finn down here in time. I'm not paying enough attention. This room is so slow to move through. The roar, the resonance between you and I, Candace, the weak. Well, that sure happened. Oh, you got an Aleph on day 12. I don't know how you pulled that, but that's awful. I'm sorry. Finn's dead. Lizbang's corrupted. Lucatin's corrupted. Villain's dead. I'm not sure how Finn went instantly to death. And Adavic's about gone too. Got a sweet weapon? Well, you know, all you can hope for. Okay. I need to pay better attention to the tree. Oh my gosh, don't take a month off from this game. You won't remember how to play. Oh no. Okay. So I need to count. I feel like I need to put a counter on the screen that just goes up to 4. Step 1. Dandy Sprat, you live here now. Right? I lost an entire department instantly. I don't know how that was only first trumpet. Okay. Who legit needs to get trained up here? I think these two are alternating bear. So Luthien, go learn bear. So that's 1. 2. A lot of them don't feel that bad once you've learned the rules, but some of their rules are Byzantine. Huge sanity check. I feel like this one almost is too, but it keeps slurping people up, so I guess that doesn't quite count, huh? Okay, don't do attachment work. You know that now. Four, which means we now need a plant worker. Five. Oh, well. Panic can get real bad depending on the type of panic the agent has, so that sounds pretty miserable. But it's not instant death. On the other hand, instant death is just death. They don't go and panic other people. So mixed blessings, I guess? Instant breach. Oh, it also leaves the containment, I see. That's gross. Okay, now we count up to 5 again. Edwin needs to clear bear. 1. 2. 3. 4. That's a lot of things it lowers off of. Goodness. Yeah, just do well. Just magically know how to do well. Easy. Just like that. So you need a 4. Ian needs to clear bear, so that's 4. Means I need to do tree again. E4 was Adavik. Allowed to do attachment. Good. Adavik, get in there. That'll reset again. Also cause some meltdowns. They're all upstairs. I love to see that. All right, we just need to touch that. Touch that. Oh. Sins, good to see you, buddy. How's it going? Alright. So we are back to reset. Of an utter loathing of Crimson Dawn. Yeah, that's fair. Oh. Oh man, right, because they can just release something. which would then immediately go and panic everyone in the base. I've honestly at this point just started putting all of my agents in the elevators right before a breakout. Just everything, like, just in the elevators seems to always be the wisest place to put anything. Now, that said, I don't know how I'm going to handle the gigantic hallway of a room here. He's hipping at a counter of 2, yeah. That checks out. I need to... Spread, go give me more information. A backup move instead of repression work, I could spin the wheel of misfortune. That doesn't sound great. That sounds questionable. Do? Spin the wheel and it will kill whatever clerk or agent it lands on. Do clerks really count? Clerks don't really count, right? Just have a lot of them and roll that. It's fine. Just be lucky. Just be lucky. Oh, it likes its own department. That's good. Just don't assign anyone to that department. Only clerks will get drawn. Easy. Oh. Oh, it doesn't mind blue work. Oh, that's very interesting. Clerks tend to be the first things to die. Yeah, once the day gets going. That's true. Alright, so I've got one more research, then I need to deal with the tree again. Who last touched Happy Teddy Bear? Luthien, and then he cleared it, so now it is Leyland, then she clears it. Now need tree worked. See, the problem is that me counting to 5 over and over is not terribly interesting here. Hypocrisy as a weapon. You'll love to see that. You get elf ears. That's nice. 60 boxes. Expensive. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Normal panic? Yeah. Consistency is extremely powerful. And unfortunately rare. So there's 1. 2. AC. Okay. That's not the worst. That's like, shoot the other one. Anyway. Adovic needs to touch the tree again. The other abnormality that won't get auto-attacked, and if they walk over it, it just dies. Shoot, what was it? It was the last reset. It was just like a flower on a hill. I don't remember its name, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's kind of just a giant landmine when it escapes. Meat plants? Yeah, that's about right. The longer Advic stays, the worse the situation becomes. Oh, he is rolling a lot worse. That -4 is making a huge difference, it turns out. Don't like that. Fine, though. And as soon as Advic's healed up, we need to clear the stupid tree. Meat lure. Yeah, it was something like that. Meat flower? No. I'm almost certain that you're right, and it's meat something. Meat lantern, yes, that's it. Thank you. That was an entire base ago. I'm really hoping this time around we can at least clear some of the missions, but the dusk ordeals are just so grotesque. Intentionally let it out? Oh, does it attack other escapees? Oh, that's powerful to know, but you don't have much control over what hallway it decides to block, which I'm guessing is suboptimal sometimes. All right, well, we're halfway to energy. We're gonna start a amber. That's just food, I think. That's anything can clear it. That's not a big deal. Got distributed attackers. That should be fine. Honestly, getting rid of cherry tree and plant would just be huge for my ability to be entertaining and move quickly. Cleared, so Luthien touched the bear. Luthien needs to clear bear status. That's 1 for tree. Rex abnormalities, okay. I will keep that strat in my back pocket if I roll it again. Relatively, it was a very pleasant abnormality to deal with. Yeah, it does an absurd amount of red damage. I mean, it doesn't do bird damage, but you had someone survive it. Wow. Ayla Farmer? 0.3 damage on red, nice. Dandy, go back to heal. You've already returned. You're returning. You all got messed up. Get out of there. All fine. All fine. They can't actually hurt anyone in that room. You'll love to see it. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you have to make those hard calls. But it is what it is. Interesting that Darwin has better success than Dandy. Why would that be? Curious, but she's here and she has Aleph armor, which I think is going to make the bigger difference, so get in there. The empty space to the left of this room will give me a dreadful time. Oh, ominous. Very cruel mission type, alright. Alright, so white or blue. Fine. Now we're stuck on waiting for Adivik to finish there, heal up so that you can do the tree. The tree just kind of halts stream, unfortunately, which I apologize for. Avoiding, yeah, but I mean, yeah, you want to experience the game. That's perfectly reasonable. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, and I would lean toward doing the same thing too, unless the abnormality was just utterly critically important to have. Which is not a large list, to be terribly honest. Luthedia might be there, actually. Adivik, go prune the tree again. Resets to 0. My question is why Darwin would have so much better time with whatever this guy is. Wheelan needs to clear bear status. That's 1. Want to regret, namely the mercenary abnormality. Oh, I haven't seen a mercenary yet, I don't think. few good ones. Okay. I don't even know how that would work, so I'm very curious now. Decent armor. Very long range red weapon. Both of those are okay. Grab the armor first. Largely because we've got decent weapons already and armor seems to be rare. Do anything with this lad. Use one command, instead have a button that you request and you can spend energy. Oh, okay. So like you can't do attachment work, but instead you can ask them to do something. So this does escape. That potentially is my 4 escaping things. That's very interesting. But I don't know how bad that escaping would be. Two. I had one that had one called that had a gun, and the gun would spend either 10 energy or 10% above 100, and it would shoot a bullet that would pierce through everything in a line, including through rooms. Oh! So you could just like draw a line on the screen and it would do a bunch of damage to anything in there. That's pretty cool. I imagine that makes straight line. Okay. Like up and down or left, right. I imagine that makes certain low-level breakouts very easy. Just right. Oh, okay, so it just goes left to right in a straight line. I imagine that makes things like the clowns very easy to get rid of, although I'm sure your clerks are sad for it. Clerks would be dead. Okay. You know, like clerks do. Dimensional refraction variant. Sounds fancy. That's how bullets work. Bullets do kill people. That is their main shtick. Yeah, yeah. Kind of at a loss on what to do here because I don't want to tempt that thing when it's got so much negative success level. Infamous mercenary. Let's get Luthien working on the bear. Queen of Hatred. That is a rad name though. Queen of Hatred is a rad name. 3 people don't die. Okay. That's spicy. I think we now need to pay off the tree. If you're in a stage 2 alert, you will break out of containment and start attacking Amber Melodies. Oh. Oh, but you have to get all the way to second trumpet? That's... like, you're already probably losing the base at that point in my experience. She's a WoW. Okay. Wa. I don't actually speak Hebrew, so I don't know how to pronounce it. More or less how you say it, yeah. Alright, so we can do one thing. So we clear a bear. Or I will forget to. And a bunch of breakouts happen. And I guess I wonder if we just deliberately piss things off and try to go for the mission on killing 4 escapees. Because I feel like if we were going to clear the dusk, we should have done it a while ago. I think we've just got too much nonsense built up at this point to deal with it. Darwin, deal with that. Diabini, deal with that. Draki, go touch that. Undead Brit, go touch that. Adavik, go touch that. What is Beauty and the Beast's shtick? Just don't do repression. Okay. Can do that. Please bang, go look at that horrible beast. Hey, Undead Bread, how's it going? Oh, get out of there before terrible things happen, please. And someone needs to get some red training in. Mostly you're nearby, do that. I think that's 1. Oh, and we're only at noon. We'd have to grind up to dusk. Oh my gosh. Just juggling all of these counting ones is making progress so slow. Just too. Crimson Noon's not that bad. It's meatballs. This will be 3. Meatballs and clowns, yeah. I guess there's nothing stopping me from just sending out a Vikin to do the tree over and over and over and over and over. And then get its armor and weapons. Really think it's in my way of the Dusk mission is just how many meltdowns happen after this. Yeah, up until Tree, like really until Tifereth's annex opened, I could just have everything being worked at the same time and it was not a big deal. It's the slowdown in walking through here is just hellacious, and picking up Child of the Galaxy, the Tree, Sakura I can live with, but it's really those. And the new ones, of course, are new and mysterious. Oh, you get cool goggles, though. That's nice. Blue Star. How friendly sounding. Does nice damage. Okay, the reason we can't just grind Tree is because success goes down over time. Forgot that part. Gotten to Dusk before and just bailed out because it did terrible things to me, but I didn't have to keep doing math and keep counters before. Sure. I think that's 4, so we should work this again just to be sure. Yet to see a Dusk. Now I'm intending to do Dusk the moment I hit day 20. I kind of regret not doing so. Yeah. It's really when Tifereth's department opened, I lost the ability to just keep everything being worked, and I think I made a huge mistake by not clearing Dusk before then. Now that said, where was my last memory imprint? Could I just roll back Tifereth's department? That might be the move. Yeah. Because, you know, Tifereth's all about the 2s. Last touched bear. Luthien touched bear and then cleared. Oh, Leyland should touch bear, I guess. Touch bear and clear bear. Dun, 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 dun. for Tifreths, I could have like an entire day plotted out and worked at once, and I just can't do that with the stupid tree. It's slowing me down so much. A missing hammer. Immune to red, weak to white, and pale. That's fine. Ego suit. Just don't do bad, don't lower the counter. Which, really, it's gonna be pretty hard to get this guy to break out. It is Wah? I could kill that. Okay, so let's count real quick. That's 1 escaping. I'm gonna assume the owl if I just don't want to deal with. 2 escaping. 3 escaping. I'd have to learn how to kill the Phoenix. And I don't know how to do that. Literally the opposite of Meat Lantern. Oh, okay. So they're alike in the sense that they are not at all alike. And I am in fact a fool. Tree's looking pretty mad. Oh, yeah. I had forgotten that, but yes, you're correct. Who do I have that could work slow and not die? Villain could barely have it happen. Really just villain. But again, I'd need the 4th escaping abnormality that I can handle, and I don't see that in the cards with this current facility. They're annoying to work with. I didn't want it escaping because having so much as middling temperance gets in the way. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Gosh, if a reset's in the cards, do I really want to try pushing the quests, or do I just want to call it done? Oh, man, this is a hard call. I feel like I need to reset at this point. If nothing else, just to make stream more entertaining, because watching me go at a turtle's pace because of this stupid tree it's just not good for the stream. But at that point, why push the quests? I could just be done. Just like grab all the info I can and call it a day. Bombard sectors while working on the tree. You know, I hadn't thought of it that way. It's not going to keep track when it's being worked on. I am a fool. Thank you for that tip. That changes a lot, actually. Okay. So Start by getting everyone mobbed up into death squads. To deal with the cloons. I'm gonna put you in your own special happy place there, Captain Mistakes. Captain Mistakes, actually, I think you're going to end up working with Thousand Sins to start off the clown show. If I remember correctly, I need to dodge out of the way of the meatballs and shoot them in the back. So there's going to be a lot of pausing and fiddling here to make this work. We'll try to get through it as fast as we can. I think they do all red damage, so I should be able to use bullets to help survive this a little bit better. So to start with. And yeah, the clowns explode. Punishing Bird is out. You'll love to see that. Oh, this isn't even the meatballs. It's just the clown car. Well, never mind. That's not so bad at all. First of all, shield up. You all come over here. Probably should have just gotten my ranged characters built up. 11 meltdowns terrifies you? It's not great, I'll give you that. At some point it just starts being your whole facility and you just have to plan for that. Do think we are going to regroup a little bit though. I think we want to get Dandy in here. Shoot. Everyone that's not Dandy, get out of there. Dandy, get in here. Go. The rest of you ranged. Going back. Whoop. Nope. There's Dandy in that mess. Oh no. There was a way to get everyone in the area. Where was it? Really, Dandy can probably just solo this thing. Tiferet, yeah, Tiferet's always going to be the problem. Where is Dandy in this mess? Oh no, oh no. There should be clowns coming out of those cars, so let's get everyone back to proper response areas. Andy, I need you to go deal with that. Where's Darwin? What, you're good enough to deal with that guy? Get in there. I wish there was better unit management. Like, I know that I have the unit that I need. Where is he? Can I pick him? Andy, you really need to get your butt moving down there. Click on the clown itself. Does that work? Oh, hey, thank you. That is amazing, yes. And they all walked right past him. I love to see that. Do not let the dream sheep out. That is way more pleasant than what I had been doing, so thank you so much. That seems less than good. All employees with the token died. Well, no one has worked you, so that's fine. Yeah, but I need to... I didn't need them falling asleep while clowns were unlocking things, is the big thing there. I totally get where you're coming from, but I don't need all my agents asleep while clowns are busting doors open. Why is Darwin so much better at... I guess his temperance is just that much better. Okay. But he can't take the white damage, so that's academic. At least they don't die. You know, you're right. That's just absolutely right. Can't argue that. I am now honestly worrying that I'm wasting everyone's time if I'm going to restart by trying to push further in, because after that... Wait, did I need to clear a dusk ordeal, or did I need to clear a midnight? I think it's just dusk from Elketh. So that would be what? Do an 11, probably a 13, and then... extra rules. Yep, we knew that. Well, Blue Star's outside containment, all sounds will be reduced to silence with a low-pitched tone emerging. The pitch will accompany a visually disrupt. Oh, good. I'm sure that won't give people headaches. So outside containment, all panicking employees within the facility will be sucked to the center of the abnormality and vanish. Okay. Well, it's got a theme. It sucks. You may quote me. Dun, dun, dun. Say tree looking pretty angry. Let's go ahead and clear that. Yeah, having no sound would be actually pretty disruptive. And depending on what it means by a visual effect, hopefully that's not a epilepsy warning. I don't remember epilepsy warning being in the Steam page, but who knows? Thing is, though, if I'm keeping weapons and armor, I feel like I could just knock them out. I could just chain this a lot better next time around and do a lot less time wasting on the way there. I'm so torn right now. Honestly, surprised Adivik doesn't have elf ears yet. You know, that might be the right call, is just get work done with Parasite Tree, get the gear, save out. We either reset Tifereth's area or go back to day one with just super stupid equipment and roll through. That might be the call. It'll also depend on what we get down here. If it's two tools, so to speak, you can largely ignore those and difficulty isn't ramping up, so maybe that's acceptable. Also, maybe what we do is handle this meltdown, and if it gives us a dusk, we take the chance, and if it doesn't give us a dusk, then we save out, grab the gear, and next time start with a fresh facility to deal with the fact that I'm so very rusty. But this tree is just killing my ability to do things quickly and make a pleasant stream, unfortunately. -12, I don't want to deal with that, so just need 3 more boxes to finish out the data there. Yeah, it's just working Blue Star, which means, you know, maybe 1 more day is worth it. It's really gonna depend. It depends is like this game .png, I guess. Everything from you. Oh, yeah. I think I have all the gear from everyone upstairs. I think I have all the gear except these two, actually. This guy. stuff Alepht's give is cracked. That's fair. I mean, I guess this guy's only a Wa, but he gives Aleph gear, and that stuff is very nice. Super good stuff. And the crossbows, range is nice, I guess, but definitely not super exciting. Get that started, and I think you're right. We'll just, while it's being worked on, we'll spam some stuff. That's gonna be a one walk. 1, 2, 3 more. Work that Tiabini. I think you attach to the sheep. That's fine. Yes. One more thing while we're waiting. Get snakes a little bit boosted up. No, that tree call is really smart. I should have thought of that, but clearly you're smarter than I am. Will it count as how big the meter is? Oh, interesting. Punishing bird escaped. My orders are to ignore him. All right, how bad is this? Well, this is easy. Go ahead and get some blue practice in. Berries is easy. Some red practice in. That's already being worked on, so we'll have to rework on that. Need to justice with Darwin, no big deal. I don't like using that portrait, but it happens. They reset to day 1 and saw the game say, here's 4 bullets. Oh, well, rip. So we'll do white with this bang, that's fine. Do say with Dandy Spread, that's fine. Villain would set it off because he's 41. I don't know if Draki can get there in time. Recharge at phase change? Okay, that's good. You know what? It's got 2 Klapoth counters. I think we just send Villain in there. I think we just let Child of the Galaxy break down and we'll get boxes back. It's going to 14. We're not getting the dusk we want. So I don't know if this is great. Bird. Just need to survive, I think. I think we send that in. I think that's everything. We have to send someone in to be immortal with a portrait. I mean, that's fair, but you do have great equipment, so you don't need as many, right? Now that you've reset? Question mark? So Neil use the portrait. We'll see how bad that goes. You know, that's fair. I forgot that some of the equipment does have pretty stringent requirements, but... Or are we going to get someone to actually show up at that? Oh, Fragment of the Universe was needing to be worked on? That's unfortunate. think these should be enough to take care of it. Did I not work after it came? Hmm. Okay. All right. I am missing what started this chain of reactions, but can deal with this, I think. So I missed what the dimensional refraction variant looks like. The tree desperately does need to get worked on, you are correct. Why are we screaming again? Variant. So this thing does a jump scare when its Klapoth hits 0, but I don't know why it's doing it over and over. One's health there is fine. I really need... Why are we green? I'd like you to not be green. Please. Judgment Bird is now out. Why is Judgment Bird out? Judgment Bird absolutely did not have anyone working it. You know why Judgment Bird is out? You know who I forgot to take out of the shelter? This is why I'm having problems. All right. Well, so I have snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. I need to do this all again. You know, if I'm resetting, I don't need that lob, do I? I don't need that lob if I'm resetting. Nobody's died yet. You know, I think this is the next shift's fault problem. The next shift gets to deal with that. We're going to be fine. We're just going to move on with life. Undead Break, congratulations on more hit points. Adnate, more hit points. Dandy Sprat, more sanity, good. Linnaeus, a bit more temperance. Darwin, justice even higher. I love to see that. Tiabini, temperance 4, good. A little bit more justice. Lukamanapon. Snakes for hair, hit points, move speed. Luthien, hit points. Justice to 3, you love to see that. Adovic, temperance to 5, love to see that. Leyland 2.0 promoted. Fortitude to 4, justice to 3. Captain Mistakes got extra sanity. We love to see that. So this went awfully. And I definitely think we're on the road to resetting here because I goofed that real hard at the end, and I don't think we can push much further with the current status. So we'll go ahead and read the story, and I think next time we are either restarting from Tifereth reset, or we're just gonna start over and hopefully pick some abnormalities that actually break out, so that we don't just get hard stalled on missions. Oh, the girl begged in tears, "Mister, please cut off my feet. Now you become the sky, and I the land." Many hands float in the bath. They are the hands of people I once loved. Any feelings, chat? We're resetting, so this really doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. Sky and land. Tree reaped from what it sowed. The final chapter ends with the phrase "born again." Excessive aspiration could bring about unwanted frenzy. Born again. Sure, we're resetting, I think, at this point. Did you know there's a cactus on your chaotic mess of a desk? It seems that an employee who wanted to become intimate with you put it there. If I were to give any personal input, I don't like cacti much. There could be various reasons for one to grow a plant. However, its vicious thorns are not something worth enduring, like those of a rose, as it is not pleasing to the sight, nor does it produce valuable sap like a maple tree. Angela is making some pretty broad statements here that are not true, in fact. Yeah, Angela gets some great art when the perception filter is down. I've also never seen one grow a flower bud. Angela, then you have not paid attention. Cacti have beautiful flowers. Theoretically, it would bloom in the right environment. That possibility is something I've never witnessed, as it may be all that cacti I have known spread their roots into barren soil. Do you believe the cactus will bear a flower? Yes, cacti are extremely robust. Talk as if you've seen it for yourself. Well, if you're so certain about it, then keep it. This place doesn't even have sunlight. Who am I to stop you? ... If you're looking for Tifreth, she's still at the middle layer meeting. I'm bad at holding conversations. I kind of miss the managers who are more talkative at times like this. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Have you noticed that someone's memory and emotion bleeds and seeps out of us? As you've seen, we act angry, feel happy, want things, and look sad, even though we're machines. We even have our own weaknesses. Why is that? What's inside of us? If something is really inside us, then why? Why make something imperfect, planting weakness? I tried to find the answer, but I really couldn't get it. I'd bet I'd put Angela down for sabotaging them so that she could be the best machine. She just strikes me as that kind of petty. I'm sure you have that answer. Locked away somewhere in your memory. Maybe there's a reason why there has to be imperfection. We're machines, yet not machines. Not machines. Hey, are you two having fun without me? Tiffereth, it's troublesome to have a conversation that's this fun. It appears it is time for another replacement. The cycle is getting shorter and shorter. But it can be rebuilt anytime we need, right? Well, it's still an asset to the corporation, so I'd prefer not to have it go to waste. Tiffereth, perhaps we should explain to the manager first. Why? I've told you, Tiffereth, the human mind is a fragile thing. It's not capable enough to perceive the existence of beings like us in our wholeness. I mean, it's not that gross. It's nothing compared to, like, decapitating an employee or slicing open their torso with their guts spilling out. Thanks, Tiff. You're good. I love you. Go away. Humans are susceptible to the unknown. The scene doesn't always have to be graphic to break the mind. There's so much to be mindful of. Why can't they just replace managers with machines? We could simply replace them whenever they try to do something stupid, like how we replaced Tiffereth. Wow, okay. Tiffereth, there are things only humans are capable to take care of. The founder of Lobotomy Corporation must have a reason for assigning a human manager. Well then, off we go to storage. That's one of the few locations where the cognition filter is weakened. I know that place. Tiffereth, what are you talking about? It's where we always go during work. I don't mean that. I remember what happened there last time. You do? That's great. Thank you for helping me, like you always do. Pass the day with a Clothic meltdown level of 6 or lower. So this is just about speedrunning energy. That's not so bad. Only have the one option, Tiffereth. White bullets or black bullets? White seems more common. Okay. Well, that went awfully because I didn't pay enough attention. And we'll probably end up restarting. Black shield bullets, you know, you're probably right. But we're resetting anyway, so what does it matter? Do we keep that? Actually, we might keep that, don't we? Food for thought. All right, well, this has been a test stream. Looks like things are working. I'm going to go ahead and raid you over to a friend, and we'll hopefully pick this up again and get schedule back on a regular schedule now that I'm not off to another city more than half the time. All mission stuff is permacapped. Okay, cool. So, hopefully we'll see y'all later, and I will not be such a terrible screw-up and covered in rust next time. Raiding you over to a friend. Go ahead and say hi to everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.